It's time for an Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast, and this time around, we are talking about the play coming up this weekend at the Grinnell Community Theatre. It's Reader's Theatre, and it's called She Stoops To Conquer. I think you'll enjoy that. First word from our sponsors, including Grinnell State Bank. Visit their new Banking Safety Center with trending scams and tips for online safety, facts, and so much more. And don't forget, Grinnell State Bank has 4 convenient locations, not only in Grinnell, celebrating their 100 years of service, but also in Johnston, Marengo, and Polk City. And if you want banking on the go, check out their convenient online and mobile banking, and check out all their options that they have, making banking fit into your life at Grinnell State Bank. If you're not a customer yet, get started. Open your accounts in just 15 minutes at Grinnell State Bank. Other great Grinnell sponsors include B. Nicole Salon in downtown Grinnell, right next to the Grinnell Chamber of Commerce, the Jewel Box building. And stop in and say hi to Brandy and the gang and tell them Jamie sent you. They do a good job. And every Sunday morning we give away a free haircut from the B. Nicole Salon. I've had my haircut there, and they always have service with a smile. And also, don't forget to stop into St. Rest's Coffee House and say hi to the new mayor, Sam Cox. She's wonderful, and their crew there are all wonderful people, too. You can get started in the morning with coffee or hot chocolate or mocha latte, whatever you might need there. And don't forget, every Sunday morning we give away a half dozen monster cookies from St. Rest's Coffee House in downtown Grinnell, too. Fine folks there at St. Rest's in downtown Grinnell. It's time for another Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast, and this time around we'll be talking about the Grinnell Community Theater's presentation of Oliver Goldsmith's She Stoops to Conquer, Reader's Theatre, and we will be talking with Catherine Rod and also Monica St. Angelo about this. I'm excited to talk about it. I always like to talk about theater, and Catherine, why don't you tell us a little bit about the role you play?
Oh, the role I play is this wonderful, cranky old lady who's a troublemaker, loves her son, Tony Lumpkin, to death, but he is a wastrel. His idea of life is just to sit in the bar drinking. And he causes all kinds of the troubles that affect the people in the show.
Ah, okay, all right. And can you tell us the story of the play? I mean,
dear.
You don't want to give the whole thing away, I'm sure, but I'm sure it's an interesting story. It sounds fascinating.
It's a farce. It's a comedy of errors, misunderstandings, people assuming things that aren't true, misdirection, a carriage chase, and a jewel robbery are all involved. So it's got a little bit of everything.
That sounds fascinating. And Monica St. Angelo is with us, and she's the administrator, of course, for the Grinnell Center for the Arts. Are you involved in the choosing of some of these plays that are held here?
No, the Grinnell Area Arts Council has a committee for Grinnell Community Theatre, and they operate very independently. They have a subcommittee that reads plays that are submitted or suggested, and then they choose what they want to do for the season. And so they're the ones that choose the plays.
Well, that is great. And you're up here on the 4th floor, and you have a nice intimate theater. It's really nice, isn't it? The audience can really get involved with what's going on.
Yeah, it's very cozy in here. We don't need microphones, so that's one of the great advantages of the smaller space. And
you can do a lot of different kinds of productions here that are it's more intimate. You don't have to have a fly system or gobs of scene changes, and it gets down to the essence. So it really is a lot more intimate, and I think for the audience it's fun because you're almost right there on stage, and for the actors it's nice because you can see reactions.
Well, tell us about the cast members and maybe some of the roles that they have in the play.
Okay, well, the story centers around Miss Kate Hardcastle, played by Sophia Bechtel. And she is a young woman with a mind of her own. And her father, who is actually played by her real father, has decided that he wants her to marry the son of his best friend. So he's arranged this little meeting. And the son of the best friend is Mr. Marlowe, who's played by Sophia Nunez. And we have a lot of cross-gender casting,
Yeah.
I guess you would say. It works really well when Reader's Theater, you know. I think-
Sure.
Well, even regular theater, it's all great. Anyway, this character is very sophisticated and wonderful until he gets around women of a certain class, you know, of his own class. Then he gets tongue-tied and can't do anything.
Ah, okay.
So that is pretty fun to watch. And Tony Lumpkin, who is played by Ashley Beasley, is just hysterical. I mean, this is the big troublemaker. And she does such a wonderful job just being annoying and making sure that she ticks everybody off in a very charming way.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And then, the smaller parts are so good. You know, they come on for just a little bit, but they make such a big difference. Jamie Leonard as Diggory is hysterical. Crosby, who is
He's a Grinnell institution of
Yes,
his
he
own.
is.
institution, yeah, he's in that.
There's 13 people in the
Yeah.
cast.
Oh, it's a big cast.
Yeah.
It is. And
Still
I'm
playing
leaving out
multiple
people.
roles, many
Uh-huh.
of them. So.
But they're all wonderful. You know, it's so funny. And I have not worked with most of these people before, so they're new to me.
Have you been in other community theater plays?
Yes,
Okay.
I've been in a number of them. I mean, I'm really old, so I've been here a long time.
Catherine.
And I think the first community theater production I was in was the best Christmas pageant ever.
Ah, okay.
And I had 2 lines, and I had to climb up a staircase in the old theater. And I don't like heights, so it was really kind of scary. And they kept saying, "Can you go up just a little bit higher?"
Oh,
no, I can't. But I've done, a number of different things. People, I think, might be kind of tired of seeing me, but
Oh, I don't know about
I
that.
think they're going to be excited to see you back because it's
Oh.
been a while.
yeah, pre-COVID.
It's been several years.
Oh, it's been that long.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, why do you like being in community theater? And what made you decide to be in this one?
I didn't have to memorize lines
Oh, because you're reading.
because I'm reading.
Yeah.
And I think that it encourages a number of people to try out who might want to try theater but are scared to death of memorizing lines.
Yeah.
And the older I get, the harder it is for me to keep things in my brain. And so I thought, well, this is nice. And Mrs. Hardcastle is just a great over-the-top role. And I'm a ham at heart, so this is just wonderful.
I can relate to you about memorizing lines because it was almost a year ago, Valentine's Day, that I was in a play at the Newton Community Theater called Love Letters with my sweetie, Lynette, and we got to keep our books on stage. And we read back and forth. It was just the 2 of us on stage going back and forth with each other. And so I know what you're talking about because as I get older, I think I lose more brain cells because I lost too many brain cells when I was younger.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story that I'm not going to go into. Monica, we'll get back to this and repeat it another time because we want people to know. But how can people get tickets? Because you were talked about tickets and you're kind of in charge of that whole thing.
Absolutely. The easiest way for most people to get tickets is to go online to our website. There's a button right on the front, the homepage, and you can purchase your tickets online, and then we'll hold them here at the box office. And so you can just show up the night of your show, and we'll have your tickets for you. Otherwise, folks are always welcome to stop into the Grinnell Arts Center at 926 Broad Street and pick up your tickets in person. We're open 11 to 5, Tuesdays through Fridays currently. And that's how people can get tickets. And you can always give us a call if the website's not your thing, which it isn't for some people. They can certainly give us a call at 641-236-3203.
That's great. Who does your playbill anyway? Is that you?
No, but we have a graphics manager on staff, Alicia Lucina. She's actually right now in the basement teaching our after-school arts program. But she does all of the programs and posters for our productions, for all of our programs.
Isn't it fun to play somebody else?
Absolutely. I always like make-believe, so it is hysterical. And then to interact with other hams is always very good.
Well, that is fantastic. And it's so neat here. And you were talking about the intimacy. And there are other plays that are coming up too that I'm looking at. Do you want to talk about those, Monica?
Sure. Well, I will talk about the next big production we'll have for Grinnell Community Theatre, which is A Year with Frog and Toad, which is a musical. And that will be, the performances will be in June and the auditions will be in April for that one.
Okay.
And in the interim space, we will have, we're going to have some theater classes. So we're going to have some theater workshops that people can take part in. We're going to have some technical, some stagecraft classes, and we will also we often every year rent this space to a Grinnell College student who's doing their senior project of producing a production. You know what I mean? So we will have a student this spring who's renting this space, and it's a great space because there are limited theater spaces on campus, of course, and both of the regular theater spaces are very large. And then there's one sort of smaller space that they have access to. And so we're a good alternative if that space is booked, or if some students just come visit this theater and really love it. So so we'll have that as well.
And it's a good connection with the community.
Yeah. Yes, because it's a lot easier for community members to get to a production here than on campus. It's just a little more awkward to access those spaces.
Well, that's fantastic. And then you have another Readers Theater coming up, I see, on your playbill also.
In December.
Well, yeah, nearly a year away. It's a long ways off.
Forgive me if I'm not quite on top of that. Yes.
So what I'm saying is, this is not your first or last Readers Theater.
No, absolutely not. And as Catherine was saying, it's a great way for people to participate if they're a little bit daunted at the idea of memorizing lines, or if they're newer to the idea of community theater. It's just a really fun way to get involved.
Or if you're not as mobile as you used to be.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great way to get involved if you're new to theater. It's a great way to come back if it's been a while and you don't want to memorize lines.
Yeah, it is great. It really is. Or if you don't want to have to worry about putting on makeup, right? You don't have to do that either.
Some people do that.
Some people still do that with Readers Theater?
Some people don't need to increase the wrinkles on their
Yeah.
They do have costumes for this production. There's some scene setting that will happen with the screen on the video screen. So it's still a production,
theatrical experience. And our director Luke Saunders has been so creative in thinking of ways to make it more than just people at stands reading. So there's a lot of movement, and
so there's some real acting involved instead of just standing and reading your script.
That's the hope.
Yeah, well, that's great.
But it was great to see how characters evolved, and then how Luke would tweak things to make it a little more active.
Right. That's great. Now, when is it being presented?
This coming weekend. So it's going to be...
Tomorrow is opening night.
That's right. Thursday, which is January 29th, 7 p.m. Friday, January 30th, 7 p.m. Saturday, January 31st, 7 p.m. And then Sunday, February 1st, if you can believe it, at 2 p.m. a matinee.
Well, fantastic.
Yeah.
This is great. It really is. It's neat that you guys do this. And hey, I gave you your the program back, but I see also on the back, and I want to give you a chance to plug what else is going on in this building too. You have some big exhibits coming up. Tell us about that, Monica.
Sure. Well, the spring in our art gallery on the main floor of this Grinnell Art Center is always filled with student art. And the first exhibit of student art will actually be Grinnell College studio art majors. That will open on February 13th, I believe. And I think there's about 10 students this year. They apply to participate. We have a gallery committee that evaluates the applications. And the college students always bring a really interesting and diverse array of artwork. And after their show, we'll have our annual shows of artwork by Grinnell School District students. So we do a show with the high school and middle school students, And then we do a show with the elementary and Christian school students. So we're looking forward to a spring full of student art downstairs.
That is fantastic how you get the youngsters involved. It's so very important to get them involved in the arts, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. So I know you're looking forward. Tonight is a dress rehearsal.
That's right, our last one.
Gosh, yeah. Well, good luck. Do you tell people at Readers Theater to break a leg? I don't know. I guess I wonder about that.
I think you can.
I suppose you can, because you said there was movement involved.
There
in
is
this.
movement involved.
Okay. Well, this is a farce, but it sounds like a fun farce, and it sounds like you have a lot of comedic lines, and it's going to be very enjoyable here at the theater.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the goal. And if you're confused by all the action, it's exactly what we want.
Lots of good confusion.
Yes.
That's great.
That's right.
Well, thanks so much for
Thank you.
talking with us. Catherine Rod and Monica St. Angelo, our interview guests on this edition of Out and About with Jamie Grout. Until next time, out is out. See ya.